Okay, we're live. Welcome everyone. This is Andre here from the sort of Convallaria team, and we're very excited to bring you guys something special today. So, as you guys know, we've been working very hard on the game, and we're very excited to bring a demo to Steam Next Fest. The demo is actually going to be coming a little bit earlier than Steam Next Fest. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. And today, we're going to be taking on some of your questions, going over the demo, giving you guys a sneak peek, and also, I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions about what's been going on over here at sort of Convallaria. So we decided to do this cheeky, very sudden live stream kind of thing to give you guys a real true look behind the scenes. So, to those of you who might be new here, what is Sword of Convallaria? Sword of Convallaria is a tactical RPG. It's set in a very fantasy kind of setting. For those of you who grew up playing games like Final Fantasy Tactics, Tactics Ogre, you'll be right at home, because that's exactly the kind of game that a lot of our team grew up with. We also brought in some heavy hitters from the past. We were very blessed to have absolute masters such as Sakimoto working on our soundtrack and much more. And yeah, we're very excited to be bringing this game onto Steam, and let's jump right into it. Let's take a brief look at how our Steam demo is gonna look, and I'll be doing a playthrough and stopping midway sometimes to take some of your questions. Let's get started. Boy or girl, let me know in the comment section really quick. Let's have a live poll for this one. Can you play with a controller? Yes. This Steam demo is already going to have some controller support. Since it's still a demo and it's still a work in progress, some devices might have some issues. Right now I'm playing on a mouse and controller, on a mouse and keyboard, just because I personally prefer that setup. But if you want to, you can in fact use a controller with this setup. Okay, so everyone's voting for boy, so we're gonna go with a boy for this one. Yeah, we're at 70% right now. Confirm. Is there a real-time PvP? Not at this moment. We're working on a PvP system, but it's just friendly PvP right now. And we can't go too far into that right now, because it's still all very under the works. But depending on player reaction and depending on how much players actually want real-time PvP, it might be something that we develop more going into the future.
入れ。もたもたするな。話せって。今ならまだ間に合う。お前ら、自分たちがこの国に何をしようとしているのか分かっているのか。
だから人違いなんだって。ここから出してくれよ。
隊長、確かにリストより1名増えています。
構わん。漏れがあったらかえって面倒だ。奴らの内通者は一人たりとも見逃せん。
隊長、王女の演説が始まりました。
よーし、こっちも準備完了だ。計画通りに行くぞ。お前、俺についてこい。人混みに紛れたら思い切りやるぞ。後の者はここを片付けてから合流しろ。おっと、着替えを忘れるなよ。味方にやられたらシャレにならんぞ。
お前ら、イリアを裏切ったな。ろくな死に方せんぞ。
あら、この扉腐ってんじゃない
She's actually my in-game wife, just as an aside.
遅くない
何をしている。奴を始末するぞ。
あんたたち覚悟はできてんだろうね。
Okay, first battle. I'm just gonna take the time to take some of your questions right now.
ぼーっとしてんじゃないよ。
So before we get started, obviously this is a tactical RPG game. You know, if you play the likes of Tactics Ogre, Final Fantasy Tactics, Fire Emblem, you'll be right at home. It'll be. We're trying to pay respect to a very time-tested and classical genre that has a very strong legacy behind it, while trying to bring it into a new generation. So there are some new twists to it, but we are trying our best to respect the essence of the genre. Q&A. Whoa, it's voiced. Currently, the Steam demo is gonna feature Japanese and Chinese voiceovers. We actually also already have a Korean dub ready, but it's only been showcased in Korean CBT in the past. But by the time it comes to global, it should have the dub available in at least 3 languages. Do all main stories have dubs? Yes, most of the, if not all of the essential plot moments are voice acted. Minor quests or maybe just some smaller NPCs will not be voice acted, but for the most part, the game is in fact voice acted. Can I play on Steam and Android with the same account? We will be working on cross-platform as much as possible for all platforms. Steam might feature cross-platform. It's still not 100% sure, but we hope that we can feature it. But maybe consoles will not be able to support cross-platform because of contractual issues. So as you guys might have heard, we're working on a Nintendo Switch port, and that port will probably be locked to the Nintendo Switch. Okay, let's get started.
あんたの狙い通りだ。
So as you can see from her attack, the environmental structure of maps plays a very important role in sort of Convallaria. So in this case, of course, we one hit knocked out the enemy, but for example, if not, we could also push them off the map.
Bo ーっとしてんじゃないよ。くらえ。まあまあかな。あんたの犠牲は無駄にしないよ。安らかに眠りな。さっきは助かった。私はラビア。あんたは？
Good question. What should we name our guy? His name is gonna be... Is Guts spelled with an S or a Z? Huh. Any Berserk fans, let me know in the comment section. I'm going with an S.
そうかい。覚えとくよ。それで、なんでまたこんなところに？
John, don't quagmire. I'm sorry, dude. I already went with God's story.
民衆と王国軍が乱闘を始めました。
王国軍が小石爆弾で襲撃されたらしいぜ。おかげでウェーブランは大混乱だ。
小石爆弾？民間人の手に入れられる代物じゃないね。やっぱり裏で糸引いてるやつがいる。
俺らには関係ないって。姉子、さっさとずらかろう。早くしないと巻き込まれるぞ。
あれ、この人は？
Does that mean that we can be pushed off the map by the enemy too? Yes. So all map elements, all map effects, whether it be fire, whatever, they all apply to all units. So yes, you can also be pushed off the map, so you have to be careful with that. Does progress in the demo carry over? No. Progress in the demo will not carry over to the official launch. So that is something to keep in mind. We'll specify all of that when we do launch the demo.
ああ、ちょっと面白いやつでさ。この子らは私の子分、マイサとファカールだよ。あんたも一緒に来なよ。
Okay, so interesting thing. If you look at the screen right now, there are two dialogue options. Okay. And the other one is locked. Now, you might be wondering, why is that? The way that the single-player story mode for Sword of Convallaria works is that you play on a game loop. So basically, you finish your first playthrough, and then you go on several new playthroughs, and you gradually unlock new endings based on your story decisions. And that, of course, is also gonna affect your possible dialogue choices and much else. So as you saw, there's a very there's basically a triangle advantage system, and yeah, basically you can see it here, the class counters. Each class has a specific advantage against the following class, and that's something that you need to take into account during combat. You can access all of those at any time through these menus.
次は私の番。
次のターゲットはドイツだ。
Well, there goes your waifu, bro. R.I.P. Trust me, there's a lot more to the gameplay loop, so don't worry, stay tuned. We do have the friendship power. I mean, it does have a lot of anime-inspired tropes, so yeah, there's definitely a lot of friendship power in it.
くらえ。この程度かよ。
次は私の番。
やるじゃんか。あ、なんでもね。俺がいるからには当然の。
これはみんなの役に立つよ、絶対。
Yeah, I hope you guys don't mind, but it's like insanely hot at the office.
このままじゃいけません。わかる、気持ちはわかるけど、まずはここを出なきゃ。じゃないと
姉子の犠牲が無駄になっちまう。分かってるさ。俺たちは生き残らなきゃいけない。姉子の仇を取るためにもな。
騒がしくなってきましたね。城門まで一気に走り抜けましょう。
Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a very small pause here, 2-minute pause, just to get to some of your questions before we start the next battle. Do you do more damage when you backstab or backstrike an enemy unit? Yes, you do. You do more damage from the side and from backstabbing. They did a nice job with the voice acting. Thank you so much. That means a lot to us. We really tried as best as possible to bring no, I wouldn't say AAA. That's a bit too much. We're a relatively small studio, but we do have a very strong legacy to live up to. We are aware that fans of this genre have very high expectations, so we're doing our best to live up to it. will we be able to see the type of market the game will have? I'm worried that it will be a game as a service in a violent way. So what I can tell you guys right now is that Sword of Convallaria is gonna feature 2 separate modes. So what's available right now in the Steam demo is the single player story campaign, which is gonna be one of the modes available in the full game, and the other one is going to be an online mode, which is going to feature microtransactions and gacha. And the way that the single campaign has been designed is that it's not going to feature any microtransactions, it's not going to feature any monetization, and it's going to be separate. So we are of course aware that a lot of players, especially console players coming from Steam, just want a very classical TRPG experience, and if you want that, you can experience that fully for free in the single player story campaign. Of course, if you want to support us, you can buy something in the online mode, but that is not necessary at all, meaning that the game is going to be free to play, and whether you purchase anything or not, you are going to be able to fully enjoy all of the fully non-monetized story campaign, which is probably going to feature over 60 hours of content at launch, fully for free. I wonder how the story progresses if there's multiple endings. Is there even any story update at all in the future? Yes. So we've already launched in some regions, and ever since our initial launch, we've already finished some additional endings and some additional story campaigns as well. And the story campaigns are actually going to feature some separate mechanics. So for example, we're working on a story campaign right now, which will introduce some trading mechanics, which is quite different from the dispatch system that is present in previous story campaigns. And we're going to be developing the single-player story mode as much as possible. What else? Question, will it be cross-platform? So all mobile will be cross-platform. We are also going to be launching on Steam and Switch. Steam will hopefully feature cross-platform functionality. It's still not 100% confirmed, but Switch will most likely not due to contractual issues. Okay, let's go back to the game. Okay, first time we actually come across a barrel. So this is an interesting example of many of the effects that you can come across inside the map. Am I too far from it? No, I shouldn't be. Oh, I really am too far from the barrel. Huh. Fine, I'll just attack him from here.
次は私の番。
Ah, it's because it was locked during the tutorial. So you got an extra move, courtesy of the tutorial. And as you see these map elements, such as barrels and many other things that get introduced as you progress in the game and the gameplay mechanics get more and more complex, will be very useful and a key component of your tactic strategy.
次のターゲットはドイツだ。くらえ。この程度かよ。
次は私の番。
どうも。次のターゲットはドイツだ。死ね。この程度かよ。
みんなが頑張ったおかげで勝てました。今夜はごちそうでお祝いだよ。
俺より王国軍はここを封鎖する。ボートは一人として出さんぞ。
でも町に残っていたら、あいつら見境なしに人を殺しまくってるんだ。頼むから出してくれよ。
ならぬ。下がれ。奴らは民衆に扮し、我が軍の始卒を闇討ちしておるのだ。何人たりともここを出すわけにはいかん。
隊長、ボートが押し寄せてきます。
そうか。ならば来るがいい。強靭に倒れた我が同胞よ、手向けだ。命尽きるまで屍の山を築こうぞ。弓隊、構え。
I'm sorry for going quiet for a second, but yeah, sometimes like the soundtrack by Sakimoto, like when you really get into the game, you know, especially when you're playing with headphones, it's actually kind of touching and you just really get into the moment.
「やっと起きたか。よく寝るやつだにゃ。」失礼なやつだにゃ。苦労して混沌の海から救ってやったのに。ふん。聞きたいことがあるなら早く聞くにゃ。もうすぐ昼寝の時間だにゃ。
Okay, guys, so I'm gonna take a break here to bring you guys up to speed over what's going on. So, as you can see, we just died in the main storyline. That's basically the first ending, if you so want to call it. And then we are brought into this place called Elysium. Elysium is where our protagonist comes after his death. And it's kind of like this mysterious afterlife, space-time continuum where he further develops himself, his strength, and then he can actually go back in time for this cycle and change the past and build each new timeline. So we're gonna go back into the game very quick. and we're gonna go through the start, and we're gonna change that tragic ending that you guys just witnessed.
混沌の海は時間と空間の果て。運命が交わる場所だにゃ。と言っても、今すぐ理解するのは難しいだろうにゃ。自分の胸に聞いてみるにゃ。君の願いのおかげで、混沌の海で君を見つけられたんだにゃ。で、まだその願いを覚えているかにゃ。大きく出たにゃ、人間。
So now we can save your waifu now. Yes, we're gonna save my waifu.
あれは道しるべ。君の願いが叶えられるよう導いてくれるものだにゃ。ほほん、適応が早いにゃ。とはいえやれやれ、もう一回助けるのは勘弁してほしいにゃ。少なくとも信頼できる仲間たちが必要だにゃ。
Okay, so this is a very important part to pause the game and further explain how things are going to work from here. So, what you see right now is the summon menu. And as we previously explained, the game is going to be split into two game modes. The offline campaign, which is the full story mode, a very traditional TRPG kind of experience, and the online mode. The online mode is the one that's going to feature monetization, and in this case, gacha, which is our main form of monetization for Sword of Convallaria. It's not going to be a main part of the Steam demo, because the Steam demo is essentially just going to feature a full playthrough of the offline mode, single story campaign, but we did feel like it would be good to include it in the demo just to help players better understand all the different modes that the game is gonna feature when it goes live. So time for a gacha, spin the wheel, time for a gacha. Oh, quick one. Does this game feature co-op mode like raids and stuff? We're working on PvP and guilds right now, but it's still very basic and primitive right now. So do bear with us. Hopefully, by the time Sword of Convallaria goes online, everything will be more fully featured. Okay, you guys are asking for it. It's actually not a wheel. We call it the tarot cards. Okay, let me choose a cute one, I guess, if we have anything to go by. How am I feeling today? Judgment, Temperance, the Pope. Feeling hopeful, I'm feeling good. Wheel of Fortune. Someone was saying spin the wheel. Let's go with the Wheel of Fortune. Crimson Falcon.
もし思い悩んで迷ったら、
Yeah,
自分の時間を作って自分を励ますんです。 クラクラする。あれ、あなたはあの時の。私たちは確か縄文で。ここってまさか天国？わかるわ。初めてにしてはなかなかやるじゃないか。天国の猫ちゃんは喋れるんですね。いや天国よりも楽園と呼んでほしいにゃ。ま、それはともかく。
Wait, why the protagonist? Why doesn't the protagonist speak? Dude, silent protagonist. You've got to have a silent protagonist.
あの道しるべまで行けばみんなを助けられるんですか？端的に言うとその通りだにゃ。しかし簡単ではない。何せ混沌の海にはたくさんの。あなたを信じます。みんなを助けられるならどんなに小さいチャンスだって掴んでみせるよ。よーし、それじゃ面倒な説明は抜きにして出発だにゃ。
Okay, guys, quick intermission here. So, as you can see on screen right now, we have 3 modes. Only one of them is available right now, which is the Fool's Journey. But basically, the 2 modes on the left, the middle one and the one on the left, they're going to be the main modes for your online play, the multiplayer. So these are the modes that are going to feature elements such as guilds, multiplayer, hopefully PvP, the gacha system, and on the left is where you're going to be grinding for resources, gear, and everything else. And on the right is the full single-player story campaign. So right now we've got to go through 7 stages of the Fool's Journey before we unlock everything, before we unlock the single-player story campaign. So let's go through that right now. So just as an aside, right now in this stage, the main protagonist is featured as a playable unit, but actually in most stages during the game, he's not going to be a playable unit. But the way that you can use them, you can use him, well, him or her, you can use the main protagonist to help in battle, is that there is going to be a tactics button, a tactics option, with which you can use a separate set of skills. So you can think of it as the main character, like being commanding your units from outside the screen. No, that was not the right one. Yeah, I don't think I can push him away through here, cause... Yeah, not enough, not enough. Yeah, so basically, as someone asked before, backstabs do cause more damage. So, for example, if I backstab this assassin, I'm pretty sure it's a guaranteed kill. Yeah. And in the case of the Crimson Assassin, you can get extra movement, so that's very useful. So it's one of my favorite units. Can I get that one? Not enough distance. Oh, I can get this one. Okay, taking on some quick questions for you from YouTube. How much is this game in Steam? Nothing. Zero. Nilch. Nada. Zero. As we said, the game is 100% free to play. The single-player story campaign is also absolutely free to play, and you are more than welcome to come play it for free. Of course, we hope if you enjoy the game, you do also play the online mode and support us. But yes, you can download the game for absolutely nothing when it's launched. Is there any sweep function for farming? Yes, the farming stages will feature a sweep function. So when you feature the storyline, you focus on the gacha part. I mean, that depends on you. They are fully separate, so you can actually bring some of your gacha units into the single-player story mode if you want, but that's basically it. Because even if the gacha units are very high level in the online mode, when you actually bring them into the story mode, they'll be scaled down to where they should be in the story mode. Triangle counter system. Yeah, exactly. It's a classic system. I'm sure most of you guys are very, very familiar with it. Okay, back to the mode. Back to the game. Is the online mode also for free? Yes, the online mode is also free. It does feature monetization if you do wish to purchase anything, but it is also free to play. Will there ever be crossovers, collaborations for the mobile version? Well, okay, so those are two questions. Actually, the mobile version and the Steam and Switch versions, in theory, they'll be running on the same version. So if we do have collabs, events, whatever, they should be available everywhere, whether it be mobile or Steam or consoles, when we do launch on consoles. And yes, we do have hopes for collabs and crossovers. We have some things in mind, but I probably can't go into that too much right now. Gonna go with an archer. Of course, I gotta go with the barrel.
次は私の番。
So yeah, as you go along through the tutorial, it's gonna unlock more of the features of the game. At first, it's a little bit on rails. It does hold your hand a little bit, but we thought that would be safer for general audiences. So, for example, here, as it's set up right now, you can see your movement options. You can also see where you'll be within the attack range from enemies. And here you can see both the triangle counter and the attack sequence.
そうね。私やりました。
I was hoping for a one round clear. That would be very satisfying. I don't think I can actually get it. It's not going to be a one round clear. Close enough. Unless I got a crit on that one. That was close enough. Yeah, so of course, leveling up your characters, equipment, and everything else is going to be a crucial factor for both Elysium, which is what we call our online mode, and Spiral of Destinies, which is our single-player mode. Yeah, so basically there's a character level and a Voyager level. The Voyager is the main character, and essentially your progress in the game sets the overall level cap. Quick questions. Britney Spears crossover. Not likely. Housing mode in the game, yes. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so right now, because I'm still in the first part of the tutorial, it's still not unlocked, but you can actually customize the house as you progress in the game and, you know, decorate it to your personal taste. So if that's your thing, it's not really going to affect the progress, but it's a very enjoyable part. When is the official release? That's the question on that's the question on everyone's minds. We'll get to that as soon as possible. To be perfectly honest, we have been putting a lot of extra time into the game to make sure that it fits the criteria and our players' expectations. We're going over time, not just into the game's development, but also things such as localization, the actual publishing strategy. So after we get everything settled, we will let you guys know about the final global release date. Thank you guys so much for the patience. It's gonna be worth it, trust us. Can we change equipment freely, like weapons, armors, etc.? Yes. Gear will be a key component of both the online and offline modes. They're going to work separately. So on the single story campaign, basically you restart on each game cycle. So gear is not going to be carried over, but in online mode, it's always there. You can think of the gear in the offline mode as a roguelike, or more of a roguelite. We do have some roguelike elements, but that's not the key gameplay of the game. Back to the Fool's Journey.
次は私の番。
That is very satisfying. That's one of the most satisfying things for me in Sword of Convallaria. It's just pushing enemies off of the map.
私やりました。
Yeah, thank you. Exactly.
怒ったよ。
Perfect.
ごめん。
That was a freebie. You're not gonna get so many of those. You're not gonna get so many of those when the game goes live, but yeah, extremely satisfying. Sparta moment, yeah. I'm trying to get to the stages as fast as possible because I do want to finish the 7 stages, because then you can unlock the main story cycle again, which is where we can go back and save my waifu.
次は私の番。怒ったよ。あ、ごめん。
Yeah, so basically here she got a buff, which allows her to do the leg slam every turn, but usually skills do take up energy. MP, if you want to call it like that, as it might be branded in some other games. Oh, I can't get there? No. Bro. For real though?
私に任せて。
Not too far.
了解。ありがとう。次は私の番。怒ったよ。あ、ごめん。みんなが頑張ったおかげで勝てました。今夜はごちそうでお祝いだよ。
Yeah, so basically we just got our first piece of gear, which is a crucial part of gameplay in both modes. And as you can see, gear also has its own enhancing system. We currently do not have enough resources, but that's also going to be a part of the whole leveling system. Before the next stage, let me just check on our YouTube comments right here. Let me see what's going on over here. Whatever you do, please stay true to your vision of the game. It's lovely so far. Don't fall into any censorship pressures in the future. Well, to be quite honest, we haven't had any pressure content-wise so far. Whether it be in regards to plot or character design. So that hasn't been a concern so far. We will try to stay true to our design philosophy in the long term. And honestly, man, just personally means a lot to us that you would go so far as to call it lovely. This is Convallaria's part of moment. His wife is alive. Not yet, bro. That's not my wife. My wife is Rovio, bro. The story progress have advantages if there will be a PvP? Well, basically the story mode, it does help you unlock some stuff in the online mode. High ground archer. Yeah, That's a very interesting point. There is, in fact, a high ground, low ground system, which is going to affect damage. Do some classes have their own weapons? Yes. Equipment is class locked, class limited to some extent. Will we get the latest QOL updates from any regions, if any, or where is starting at the same pace as other regions, Taiwan server? So the content for the global version is going to be separate from the content from the Taiwan version in relation to the events. But the game engine itself, or the game optimizations, will in theory all be running at the same. So for example, if we fixed a bug in the Taiwan server, it will be fixed for all regions. It will be fixed for global. Of course, since global is launching much later than Taiwan, events will be released at a different schedule, but the game engine itself should be optimized globally. Let's get back to the game. Here's an interesting thing. This is one of the things that we have been working on, which our initial build did not feature, which is the move mode, which is something that certain classic or legacy titles in the genre do not actually feature. So, you can either access it by pressing the move button or just long holding a unit, and then you can just click and drag them right here. So in a map like this, you might be wondering, why would I do that? Why can't I just click and drop? Well, in some maps, they can get very complicated. They can get very complex. There might be a lot of levels. Terrain can be very complex. There can be a lot of structures, buildings, barrels, whatever that might block your vision. So this just helps moving units around. Bye bye. Yeah, so here, for example, it's one of those cases that you guys were talking about in the comments. So let me show you. This is how much damage I deal to the soldier just standing on even ground. And if I'm on a higher ground, there is a clear buff to the damage. Sadly, in this case, it wasn't enough to get a one-hit kill, but it can be very useful. Just for curiosity's sake, let me see. Yeah. Perfect example here with the main character. If I come down and attack the enemy soldier, it's not enough for a one-hit kill. If I'm on higher ground, one-hit kill. There you go. So that's something to take into consideration when you're planning your unit movement.
次は私の番。
Not enough. Yeah, I don't think I can clear it in this round. Nah, that was dumb of me. I see a lot of interesting questions in the chat right now. Let me just finish this stage. Quick Q&A. Does attacking with allies nearby increase damage? Well, actually, that's a complicated question because as the game progresses, whether it's in the online mode or on the offline mode, your units do gain a lot of new skills, whether they are active or passive. And some of those skills will influence a lot of factors, and one of them, as you said, is whether it be damage or regen or defense for nearby units. So yes, there'll be something that does happen as the game progresses. It looks like our characters have access to 2 spells or attacks, so they have access to more during fights further into the game. Yes, so in both modes, whether it's in offline or online, there are different mechanisms for units to grow and gain access to new skills. So in the offline mode, the main method of going into it is the training system. So in the town of Convallaria, there's this mode where you can place your units and they train for a certain amount of weeks. And then they come out with either more EXP or certain buffs or certain new skills. And in the online mode, it works via a separate system. When is the demo dropping? Good question. I'm glad someone actually asked. So why are we doing this live stream? We decided to get ahead of things, and the demo is dropping in less than 1 hour. So by the time this live stream is over, you guys can go to our Steam page and download the demo. Less than 1 hour from now. Let's get back to the game.
次は私の番。
Yeah, so basically this map is introducing 2 new features right now. As you can see, the red arrows is where new enemy units will spawn if you do not clear the map in time, and the burning tiles inflict a burn effect on any units who step on it, whether it be your own units or the enemies.
そうね。あ、ごめん。
Can I do anything with this one? No, probably not. I'm just wondering if the archer can get to the barrel. Yeah, he can. Good. Clean. Maybe back here. Oh, I wasted that leg slam. I hope I don't die from this. Yeah, I did. Well, I got 2 units as well. And this is going to be the final stage in the prologue here in the first online mode. It's kind of on rails up until this point, and after we finish this stage, then we can go back to the full gameplay cycle. You can consider this basically an extended tutorial.
次は私の番。そうね。
I meant to shoot the barrel.
次は私の番。えい。 次は私の番。我が輩についてくるんだにゃ。人間は目に頼りすぎだにゃ。楽園に来たばかりの頃、君が口にした願いを覚えてるかにゃ。それにゃ、その願いを高く掲げれば、黙示録は君。にゃっにゃっにゃん、ここのはずにゃんだけど、道はどこにゃ。とにかく今一番叶えたいことを考えるのにゃ。ついてくるにゃ。愚者は混沌の海を渡り、黙示録でタロットを集める。そして黙示録はそれに願いを叶える力を与える。黙示録にはそのように記されてるにゃ。愚者の旅は始まったとはいえ、タロットはまだまだ混沌の海に散らばっているにゃ。我が輩が守ってきた世界も君に託すにゃ。あの世界に戻って君の願いを叶えるために必要なものを見つけるにゃ。運命の輪の力を。 はただの留守番にゃ。あっちに行った後のことは君の仕事にゃ。文句でもあるのかにゃ。我が輩の居場所はこの楽園にゃ。何か問題でもあるかにゃ。なんだってもう一回言って。
Okay, guys, this is what I've been excited to show you. So basically, after going through those 7 stages of the online mode, we also unlocked the Spiral of Destinies again. The Spiral of Destinies is the story campaign. Yeah, so now we can go back and change the future. Change the past, change the future, and unlock all the alternative storylines. Let's jump right back into it. As you can see, here we have 3 companions, and these are the units that we can bring over from the online mode. So if you unlock any units in the online mode via gacha or whatever, you can bring them over here. But the key difference is that they will not be leveled, so they will be scaled down to where they should be plot-wise in the story campaign.
.かなりの人数が集まってる。なんだか不穏な香りがするぜ。
よりによって庇護の日と重なるなんてピリピリしない方が無理よね。
雲行きが怪しくなってきた。早く依頼人を見つけないと。
姉さん、あれ見て。私たちが探している人ですよね。
ああ、そいつだ。つけるよ。ここに入ったね。2人は見張ってな。私は依頼人を助けに行く。あら、この扉腐ってんじゃない？くそ、遅かったか。
何をしている？奴を始末するぞ！
あんたたち覚悟はできてんだろうね。
So we're back to where it all started, and now we can actually change the course of things. Life saving time, yes sir.
ぼーっとしてんじゃないよ。うせろ。ぼーっとしてんじゃないよ。いいよ。
So what you see right here is what we were discussing. As you progress in the story, you can unlock skills for characters, whether it be through the training mode or through completing quests. As the weeks progress in the campaign, you can unlock different skills, and you can choose which skills you want to attribute to each different unit.
あんたの犠牲は無駄にしないよ。安らかに眠りな。さっきは助かったよ。私はラビアだ。あんたは？どっかで聞いた名前だね。どうしてこんなところに？
王国軍が小石爆弾で襲撃されたらしいぜ。おかげでウェーブランは大混乱だ。
小石爆弾？民間人の手に入れられる代物じゃないね。やっぱり裏で糸引いてるやつがいる。
俺らには関係ないって。姉子、さっさとずらかろう。早くしないと巻き込まれるぞ。
あれ、この人は？
ああ、こいつは心配いらない。信用できる。多分ね、初対面だってのに不思議なこともあるもんだ。この子らは私の子分、マイサとファカールだ。ここも。どうした？
おい、何をぼーっとしてんだ。なんでだよ。
聞きな、足音だ。団体さんだね。よし、通り過ぎた。
でももし今出たら鉢合わせちゃいますね。
かもな。落ち着くまでここで待つか。
ああ、それがいい。わかる、マイサ。しっかり扉を見とくんだよ。念のためにね。
どうなってんだよ。
そこら中で人が倒れて。
まるで戦場だ。
良き意志が平和をもたらすってイナンナ王女がおっしゃったばかりじゃねえか。
もっと早く気づいていれば。
もう逃げられねえぞ、お嬢ちゃん。どうせ一人っきりなんだろ。俺らと来いよ。一緒に楽しもうぜ。
ろくでなしども許せない。
おい、マイザ！
あなたたちやめなさい。怒ったよ。
Too far to get any units.
次は私の番。
Should I go for?
それ。私やりました。
ぼーっとしてんじゃないよ。かかってきな。うせろ。
Yeah, so she can usually do those 2-hit combos, which can be very useful. This one is very useful as well. You can just set up the range in question, and anyone who moves into this range will get hit.
近づくな。死ね。
There you go.
この程度かよ。
私に任せて。
ぼーっとしてんじゃないよ。いいよ。
Oh, I didn't even notice that the guy with the pickaxe was an enemy unit.
次のターゲットはドイツだ。
Funny, because for some reason I assumed he was one of those allied NPCs.
私に任せて。
I don't know. Yeah.
了解。
任せときな。
もっと頑張らなくっちゃ。
うせろ。
次のターゲットはドイツだ。そこだ。
大丈夫？怪我はありませんか？あ、待って。
たく失礼だな。助けてやったのに礼の一つも言わねえ。
感謝されたくて助けたんじゃないもん。
その辺にしときな。あの子は怯えてるだけさ。
難民の列に紛れ込んだみたいだけど、私たちもついていっちゃいます？
どう思う？うん、よっしゃ、行こうか。なんかきな臭いね。かもね。気抜くんじゃないよ。状況が変わるときは一瞬だ。
いえ、どうにか次の目的地にたどり着くには最低でも3日分の物資がいるんです。
この俺と交渉したいとはいい度胸じゃねえか。命があるだけありがてえってもんだろうが。
そうだぜ。分かったらとっとと物資をよこせ。少しでも隠してやがったらここから出られると思うなよ。
みんなが見ている目の前で強盗を働く気ですか？
それがどうした。こいつでドタマかち割られてんのか。
あら、あなたって確かお隣さんちの末っ子じゃない？ うちの店にも来たことがあったと思うけど。
何よ、出任せ言ってんじゃねえ。
このウェーブランはあなたが生まれ育った故郷でしょ。でもあなたは今これまで世話を焼いてくれた人たちを傷つけようとしてるのよ。情けないとは思わないの？
うるせえ。今の俺にはな、同じ志を持つ仲間がいるんだ。今俺がやってるのは全部でかいことのためなんだ。倒すんだよ、暴君を。
同じ志？暴君を倒す？弱い者に刃物を向けて威張るだけ。そんなちっぽけで日和見な連中が集まって生きがってるだけでしょ。
俺は
このガキ死にてえらしいな。獲物の分際でこの俺に無駄骨を下ろしやがって。もう構わん、奪え。何？
私たちは獲物じゃない。
おっと、あの嬢ちゃん喧嘩は初めてかな。
正面やりやがったな。
みんな武器を取って。自分の身は自分で守るの。
んじゃちょいと手伝おうか。行くよ。
あなたは。
ほら嬢ちゃん、ぼさっとしない。守りたいものどっさりあるんだろ。
皆さん今です。力を合わせて一気に脱出しますよ。
あんたたち腕の見せ所だよ。
了解。
So this is the first map where allied NPCs are introduced, but as you further progress into the game, your dialogue choices, your combat choices, your story choices even will affect many of the events in battle. So for example, let's say in the story mode you decided to help a certain faction, you decided to do a good deed for a certain unit, you decided to take a certain action during a story event, that will affect the outcome of battle, and allied NPCs may or not come into your support. Can I get that one? Ah, too far.
次は私の番。怒ったよ。私やりました。
ぼーっとしてんじゃないよ。いいよ。
次のターゲットはドイツだ。
私に任せて。
おっと、ありがとさん。うせろ。
次のターゲットはドイツだ。近づくな。
次は私の番。了解。
どうも。
ぼーっとしてんじゃないよ。了解。
次のターゲットはドイツだ。
I wanna get the barrel. Yeah.
守れなきゃ、みんなを。
ありがとうございます。本当に助かりました。
いいんですよ。困ってる人がいたら誰だって助けるものです。
へっ、あんな奴らじゃ肩慣らしにもならないぜ。
ジョーちゃんはこいつらのリーダーかい？
いいえ、私も皆さんと同じで、ただ必死に逃げているだけです。
町を脱出した後は
バラバラになると思います。私のような身寄りのないものが大半ですし。
だったら私らと一緒に来ないか？
お誘いありがとうございます。でもみんなとの約束がありますので。
そうか。この後はどこへ？
ひとまず大通りに沿って東に向かいます。でも後のことはクロスロードに着いてから考えようかなって。
難民にとっては簡単な道のりじゃないだろうね。
ええ、それでも自分の足で歩いていくしかないんです。いつも誰かが助けてくれるとは限らないから。みんなで力を合わせ武器を手に取れば、少なくともただ死を待つだけの獲物の群れにはならないはずです。
確かにね。東の方角へ進むとしたら私らの町を通るかもしれない。
すっごく素敵な街だから絶対寄ってくださいね。
そん時は弓の指南でもしてやるよ。
わかりました。皆さん本当にありがとうございます。あなたにもお礼を言わないといけませんね。さっきの戦い、あなたが指揮を取っていなければきっと多くの死傷者が出たと思います。
違いない。大したやつだよ。
さあ、そろそろ出発しなくては。街の中は危険です。皆さんも早く離れた方がいいですよ。無事をお祈りします。
ああ、あんたらも気をつけな。 よくできた嬢ちゃんだ。で、あんたはどうする？何か思い出した？それじゃあたしらと一緒に来なよ。一人で放っておけないしさ。
そうそう、一緒に行きましょう。
あんた俺たちに出会えてラッキーだぜ。
古の大陸ロディニア。そこに存在する悠久の歴史を持つ美しい国イリア王国。イリアの大地には硝石が豊富に眠る。だが謎の力を秘めた希少な鉱石は列強たちの誹謗を招いた。権力争い、外部勢力の介入、過激化する宗教問題や民族対立。ウェーブランでの暴動をきっかけにイリアの波乱なる運命が幕を開ける。果たして君をどんな旅が待ち受けているのだろうか。
もうすぐ着きますよ。ほら見て、あそこ。
I always got chills here.
やっと家に帰ってきたよ。
生きて戻れないかと思ったぜ。
ほんと、まさに悪夢だったね。
この先の町がスズランの県の拠点だ。まあ家みたいなもんかな。ああ、うちの傭兵団の名前さ。
そうなんです。というわけで私たちの仲間に入りませんか？
おいおい、まだ早いだろ。こいつは自分のことすら思い出せないんだぞ。もし万が一。
でも起点が効くし、ここまでずっと助けてくれたし。ですよね、姉さん。
そうだね。かなりの実力を秘めているのは確かだ。知っての通り、このご時世国中乱れきっててさ、安全な場所なんざありゃしない。その上あんたには記憶がない。詰まるところが行き場がない。そこでちょいといい話だ。スズランの県に入れば何はともあれ寝泊まりには困らない。どうだい
？I have a good feeling about it.
ではでは、よろしくお願いします。わからないことがあったら何でも聞いてくださいね。
先輩としてガンガン鍛えてやるからな。
いいね、めでたい。これで歓迎会を開く理由もできたし、一丁飲むか。
continue or head back. I'll say we head back right now. I'll leave the rest of the game for you guys to discover. So for now, we return to Elysium, and I'm gonna do a very quick Q&A session with our YouTube commenters. So to quickly go over through the questions that you guys have been asking, first of all, is the progress from the demo going to carry over? No, it is not. The demo is fully separate from the final launch of the game, so please do keep that in mind. What languages will be supported? So right now our Steam demo is only going to support English, but when the full global launch comes, it will feature more languages. So right now we're currently working on English, Japanese, and Korean, and hopefully we can also include more languages in the future. But that is not a given for now. The only confirmed languages right now are these three. What else? Is the online mode going to be available in the demo? No, only the single player story campaign is going to be available in the demo. How much content is going to be available in the demo? I expect that players should be able to conclude at least one full playthrough, if not even two endings, because with the amount of keys, which is how you unlock the story playthroughs in the game, with the amount of keys that we'll be sending out during the demo, you should have more than enough to complete two endings. More questions. Can you use characters you pulled on online mode and offline mode? Yes, you can carry 3 characters from the online mode into the offline mode, but they will be scaled down, meaning that first of all, their gear will not be carried over, and secondly, their level will be scaled to where they will be in the point in the story campaign. Is demo only for Steam or mobile too? This demo is only going to be available on Steam. Please do stay tuned to our socials in case we do provide any other demos. At the moment, this is only going to be on Steam. Is there a gacha for the demo? No, gacha is not going to be available for the demo. The online mode is not going to be available. There are not going to be any purchases available. It's only going to feature a full playthrough of the story campaign. What else? Isn't demo going to launch on the 5th? Interesting question. So, Steam Next Fest starts on the 5th of February, but the demo is available right now. So you guys can go onto our Steam page, or you can just search Sword of Convallaria on Steam, and the demo is available. So you can go right there and start playing as soon as we finish this live stream. Is there multiplayer? Yes, the full game will feature multiplayer, but the demo will not feature any multiplayer functionality. So the Steam demo is only going to feature our Spiral of Destiny single player campaign. Do you guys have an approximate of how often the updates will be? It's a bit early out to give a 100% confirmation on that. We will be publicly posting an update schedule as soon as we confirm our launch date and our event schedule for the global launch, so please stay tuned for that. And yeah, I think that covers it for the Q&A. Thank you everyone for tuning in to this first live stream it means the whole world to us. This is a new project for us. The support has been almost overwhelming. We're very excited. We're doing our best to pay respect to fans of the genre. And please stay tuned to all our socials. Please subscribe to our YouTube. Please join our Discord channel, and we're all there. The development team is actually on the official Discord channel, so leave as much feedback as you want from the Steam demo, and we'll be going through all of it and fine-tuning things before the offline launch, before the final launch. So that's it for now. Feel free to go on our Steam page right now. The demo is available. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you guys soon with more news regarding Sword of Convallaria. Bye.